Wow, can you believe it? You are in the final module of the soft skill course for tech talent. A huge congratulations to you for making it this far. In this fifth module, we will discuss teamwork and effective conflict management. Let's dive in. Beyond individual work, we're sometimes required to work in a team. But sometimes this also comes with unique challenges. Hence, we need to know how to effectively work in a team and manage any form of conflict that may arise in the process. So you can see that teamwork and conflict management are related skills. On one hand, effective teamwork requires open communication, trust, and respect among team members so that when conflicts arise, they can address them promptly and constructively, minimizing any negative impact that it would have had on the team. These skills are important in the workplace as they help to promote collaboration and healthy relationships at work. As usual, part A of this video will focus on teamwork, covering the meaning of team and teamwork, the process of team formation, the characteristics of high-performing team, and tips on becoming a better team player. What is a team? A team is a group of people who work together in an organized manner to achieve a common goal or objective. Usually, each team member brings their unique skills, knowledge, and experience to contribute towards the team's success. It is commonly said that an individual who wishes to go far goes with the team. Another common saying is that together everyone achieves more. TEAM. The idea behind this is to show us the power of teamwork. And teamwork in this context simply refers to the collaborative effort of team members to achieve a common goal. So what makes up an effective team? Here are a few characteristics of high-performing teams. 1. They establish clear goals and objectives. Unless there is a specified goal that every member of the team is aware of and actively working towards, it is just a random group of people and not an effective team. High-performing teams have specific goals that bind them together. 2. They maintain strong communication. Each member of a high-performing team can clearly express themselves, share opinions, and interact with one another. This will foster collaboration and help prevent assumptions or misunderstandings. 3. There is trust and mutual respect in a high-performing team. The members understand that each person on the team is valuable. Hence, they appreciate and respect one another. 4. Team members have complementary skills and roles. In a typical team, all team members are not doing the same thing. Instead, each team member is assigned a role that aligns with his strengths, making it easy to cover any lapses. 5. They hold each other accountable. They look out for each other, ensuring that everyone delivers their part and accepts responsibility for the team's success. 6. They embrace adaptability and resilience. They understand that things don't always go as planned. Hence, they are able to adapt when change happens and bounce back after any challenge. 7. Leadership responsibilities are also shared among team members of an effective team. Even if there is a dedicated leader, team members do not leave everything to the leader. They take up responsibility for getting things done and are all committed to helping the team achieve its goal. And finally, they pursue continuous improvement. They aim to get better every day and learn from experience to improve. The reality is that most teams do not start off being highly effective. They go through a formation process. According to Bruce Stockman's model, there are 4 stages of team development. 1. The first stage is the forming stage, when team members newly meet and begin collective work. In this stage, the role of the team lead is to clearly outline the goals, mission, roles, responsibilities, and guidelines of the team so that everyone is on the same page. Next, the team moves to a storming stage as they attempt to understand their roles and dynamics. Often, this results in confusion or conflict, and if it is not effectively managed, it could lead to the destruction of the team. Hence, the team leader is tasked with the responsibility of facilitating discussion and open communication among team members. When the team is able to move past the storming stage, they get to the norming stage. Here, team members learn to get along as they get comfortable with their roles, establish guidelines, and grow in their relationship as a team. Eventually, the team begins to perform as they move towards achieving their goal. This is the performing stage. Note that even when conflict arises at this stage, the team is better able to address it. So, what is your style of working with others? As mentioned earlier, a team is often made up of individuals with different or unique personalities. In fact, a high-performing team comprises people with complementary skills and styles. The reality is that each style has its strengths and weaknesses. It is important to understand your working style and that of others in your team so that you can leverage each person's strengths, cover up weaknesses, and identify any gaps that may exist in your team, or become more intentional when recruiting team members. In this module, you can see that people are often introverted or extroverted. Some people get their energy from being alone, preferring to work by themselves, while others get energy from being around people. Of course, the intensity of each varies from one person to the other. On the other hand, people can also be naturally task-oriented or people-oriented. The task-oriented people are focused on getting the work done, whereas the people-oriented people focus more on fostering positive relationships among team members. Now, all of these different things are needed for a team to be successful. Hence, the first style, we have the analyzers. These are individuals that are introverted and task-oriented. They have the ability to focus and notice details. They tend to rely on data and may struggle without it. They may also struggle with working with others as they often prefer to work alone. Next are the directors. These are extroverted and task-oriented people. They tend to command the room. They have very strong opinions and are not afraid to air them. They also have the tendency to tell people what to do instead of letting them figure it out. They prefer doing things themselves instead of letting others help. On the people-oriented side, we have the collaborators. Beyond just getting work done, collaborators prioritize the needs of team members and other stakeholders. They are able to carry people along, but may make things too complicated in a bid to making everyone feel included. Also, we have the promoters. These are extroverted and people-oriented individuals. They often bring positive energy and light up a room. They are also known to be idea generators. However, they have the tendency to overlook details or the specific administrative tasks that are required for getting the work done. So like I said earlier, each of these people are needed in a team, but they are needed in moderation. so that there can be a healthy balance within the team. Finally, here are a few tips on becoming a better team member. 1. Communicate clearly. Be able to express yourself and ask for help when needed, but also be willing to listen actively and understand the perspective of others. 2. Work together. Although each person is assigned a specific task in a typical team, it is also important to support one another. 3. Be reliable. Do not be the one holding other people back. Let your team members be able to count on you to do your part. 4. Be flexible. Try new things and be willing to learn. When someone shares a great idea, be willing to explore it even if it is not what you're used to. 5. Focus on solving problems instead of complaining about them. Work together with other team members to find a solution to any challenges that may arise. 6. Be positive. Don't always be the one to point out all that is not working. Also, be intentional about encouraging and celebrating success. 7. Respect others. Be polite in your approach. Even when you don't agree with someone or something, express your opinion respectfully. 8. Keep learning. No one has monopoly of knowledge. Be willing to learn something new and also share with others. 9. Resolve conflicts. Conflict can be very constructive if effectively managed in a team. So rather than ignore it, address it in an effective manner. And 10. Lead by example. Even if you are not the assigned leader, still show responsibility and accountability to achieve the goals of the team. Now let's test your knowledge. What is the meaning of a team? What are the stages of team formation? Mention 5 characteristics of high-performing team. Mention the 4 styles of working with others. List 5 tips on becoming a better team player.